Hello friend, let's start the discussion of today's newspaper. First news is rights champions in Belarus, Russia, Ukraine get Nobel. So yesterday Nobel Peace Prize 2022 was announced by the Norwegian Nobel Committee. One person and two organizations own the Nobel Peace Prize 2022. We have seen that already Royal Swedish Nobel Committee already announced name of Nobel laureates for physics, chemistry, literature and medicine. So finally the Norwegian Nobel Committee announced the Nobel Peace Prize 2022. So who are the Nobel Peace Prize winners for 2022? Remember, only Nobel Peace Prize is announced by Norwegian Nobel Committee, and the other four category, that is physics, chemistry, literature and medicine, are announced by Royal Swedish Nobel Committee. Okay. So who are the Nobel Peace Prize winner for 2022? One person and two organization. So the Nobel Peace Prize for 2022 has been awarded to human rights advocate Ales Bialysky from Belarus. Next, the Russian human rights organization Memorial and the Ukrainian human rights organization Center for Civil Liberties. So one individual, that is advocate Ales Bialysky from Belarus, and two organizations, one is Russian human rights organization Memorial and other is Ukrainian human rights organization Center for Civil Liberties. The Norwegian Nobel Committee announced on Friday, October 7. Remember, October 7 is also birthday of President Vladimir Putin. So the laureates represent civil society in their home countries, said the committee. They have for many years promoted the right to criticize power and protect the fundamental rights of citizens. They have made an outstanding effort to document war crimes, human rights abuses and the abuse of power. Together they demonstrate the significant civil society for peace and democracy, it said on Nobel website. So this is, I will show you in a very short video of the announcement of Nobel Peace Prize by the Norwegian Nobel Committee.
The Norwegian Nobel Committee has decided to award the Nobel Peace Prize for 2022 to one individual and two organizations. The Peace Prize laureates represent civil society in their home countries. They have for many years promoted the right to criticize power and protect the fundamental rights of citizens. They have made an outstanding effort to document war crimes, human rights abuses, and the abuse of power. Together, they demonstrate the significance of civil society for peace and democracy. This year's Peace Prize is awarded to human rights advocate Ales Bialysky from Belarus, the Russian human rights organization Memorial, and the Ukrainian human rights organization Center for Civil Liberties. Ales Bialysky was one of the...
Okay, so this person, that is Ales Bialysky from Belarus, is currently in prison in Belarus without any trial. Okay. So this is the news. With the awardees being from Belarus, Ukraine and Russia, an implicit message has been sent about the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. So the Nobel Committee wants to send a message to both Russia and Ukraine, okay, about their ongoing conflict. The Norwegian Nobel Committee wishes to honor 3 outstanding champions of human rights, democracy and peaceful coexistence in the neighbor countries Belarus, Russia and Ukraine, said the committee. Now, the Guardian reported Berit Reiss-Andersen, the head of Nobel Committee, as responding to a question on whether the prize was a timely present to Vladimir Putin on the Russian president's 70th birthday, which falls on October 7. She said the prize is not being addressed to him and that we always give a prize for something and to somebody and not against anyone. Okay. Okay. Now move to next topic. Rupee sinks to new low of 82.32 as dollar rules strong versus peers, stocks slides. Means rupee further falls against dollar. So currently $1 equal to 82.32 rupees. Okay. Now what is the reason behind this falling of rupees? Rupee is not solely responsible, or you can say RBI or the Indian economy is not only solely responsible for the falling of rupees, but the main thing behind this is due to a high inflation in US and Europe. United States is currently having inflation rate of 9% while Europe having inflation rate of 10%. Okay, that's why they are continuously increasing their repo rate, and that's why the value of dollar is fluctuating continuously. That is why there is a difference between rupees and dollar. Okay, rupee has its own course, but dollar is not on his own course. Number 2 reason is continuously growing the price of crude oil. Okay, because the demand of crude oil is reducing day by day, as like country like India is moving towards renewable energy like solar, like hydro, like nuclear, like biomass. Okay, so demand of oil is reducing. That's why production of oil by the OPEC country, OPEC country, is the production by the OPEC countries is also reduced as demand is reduced, and as the production reduced, the price of crude oil is increased, and that's why it directly impact the value of rupees compared to dollar. So the rupee depreciated 15 paisa to close at an all-time low 82.32 against the dollar on Friday, as a firm greenback and risk-averse sentiment among investors weighed on the local unit. Now, global oil benchmark Brent crude future surged 8.82% to 95.19 per barrel. So per barrel price of crude oil become nearly $100 after oil cartel OPEC decided to cut production in view of weakening global demand. OPEC, Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. Okay. So 1 barrel equal to 159 liter and 1 gallon equal to 4.5 liter, remember. Okay, so this is the reasons behind the difference between rupees and dollars, which is increasing day by day. Now something about OPEC, Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, who actually decide the price of global crude oil. 13 members are Algeria, Angola, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Libya, Nigeria and Republic of Congo, Saudi Arabia, and UAE and Venezuela. these 13 oil production countries form the OPEC. Remember, Russia is also a oil production country but not a member of OPEC. So these are the 13 countries of OPEC. Okay, so this is the news. Move to next topic, that is revenue deficit grant published by Ministry of Finance. So revenue deficit grant of rupees 7,183.42 crore released to 14 states. So in every month on a specific date, that is on 7th October, on each month Ministry of Finance released a revenue deficit grant. And what is the amount? 7,183.42 crore to 14 states. Okay, and this will be continued throughout the 2022-23 year. So total revenue deficit grant released to states so far in current financial year has gone up to rupees 50,283.92 crore. So this is a news from 6th October 2022. So if you look at the news from September month, you will see that this is the news from 6th September, and you will see that revenue deficit grant of the same amount, that is 7,183.42 crore released to 14 states, and it total become 43,100.50 crore. Again next month, means on October 6, again Ministry of Finance released 7,183.42 crore plus this 43, it become 50,000. Okay, so this is the latest, it become 50,083.92 crore. So up to which amount the ministry will release this amount? Total they will be given as 86.201 crore. State will get a total revenue deficit grant of rupees 86,201 crore in 2022-23 year. So already 50,283.92 crore released, and nearly 36,000 is still remain, which will be paid to state within the next upcoming month. Okay. Now what is the history behind this? Why center is giving this revenue deficit grant to 14th number of state? Okay. What is the rule behind this, and which are the 14 states they are getting the revenue deficit grant? And what is revenue deficit grant? Revenue deficit grant is that after the establishment of GST, some state are facing GST revenue deficit. Okay, so center is committed to pay them revenue deficit grant. Okay, so currently center is paying revenue deficit grant to 14 state, and who are the 14 state? That is Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Himachal, Kerala, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Punjab, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Tripura, Uttarakhand, West Bengal. Maximum are agriculture based state. Okay, they are given the, and state from northeast, they have been given the revenue deficit grant. Okay, so also given the total amount. So total amount is, if you add all this, you will get total, they have got total this amount, that is 50,283.92 crore. Now what is the history behind this? That the 15th Finance Commission has recommended a total post devolution revenue deficit grant of 86,201 crore to 14 state. It means that center is following the recommendation of 15th Finance Commission. Now what is the report given by 15th Finance Commission? We should know. So report by 15th Finance Commission. So report of the 15th Finance Commission. Okay, listen to very careful. The Finance Commission is a constitutional body formed by the President of India to give suggestions on center-state financial relation. Now 15th Finance Commission chairman Mr. N.K. Singh was required to submit two report. First report consisting of recommendation for financial year 2021 was tabled in Parliament in February 2020, and second or final report with recommendation for the 21-26 period was tabled in Parliament on February 1, 21. So they have to submit two report. One, they already they have submitted the two report, okay, in Parliament. First report is report in the financial year of 2020-21. First report is for only 1 year, and second report is for 5 year, that is 21-26. Okay, both they have submitted in the Parliament. First on February 2020, second on February 1, 2021. Okay. Now what is the, we will only talk about this 5 year report, because already 2021 already gone. So this we are currently in this period 21-26. So what is the report in this year, the second report, that is share of state in central taxes. So okay, so the share of state in the central taxes for 21-26 period is recommended to be 41%. So 41% should be share between center and state. Okay. Now previously in 2021 report, first report, it was 42%. Why center has decreased by 1%? Because adjustment of 1% is to provide for the newly formed union territory of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. Okay, so 1% will be provided to J&K and Ladakh, rest 41% will be distributed to the other state. Now I will show you a table through which you can understand the total report of 15th Finance Commission. Okay, so look at this table. First look at this. Remember that the main thing about the report is this. Main thing about the report is this grant. Over the 2021-26 period, the following grants will be provided from the center's resources. First is revenue deficit grant, which I am talking about, which is about the news. Revenue deficit grant. So revenue deficit grant, 17 states will receive grant worth rupees 2.9 lakh crore to eliminate revenue deficit. So this is the actual report, that 17 states will receive revenue deficit grant of 2.9 lakh crore rupees in the period of 5 years. Okay. So this is the news, and they further bifurcated the total rupees. Okay, so as per their report, first center has chosen 14 state out of 17 state. Okay, and is distributing, center has chosen 14 state and distribute total 86,201 crore for this year. Okay, and next amount will be distributed on next year. Okay, in this way center has bifurcated, but all total in 17 state center has to distribute 2.9 lakh crore in the time of period of 5 years. Now look at this table. Grant for the 2021-26 5-year rupees in crore. So revenue deficit grant 2.94 lakh crore. Okay, 2,94,514 crore revenue deficit grant to 17 state. Then local government grant, not only this grant but also they will distribute local government grant of 4,36,361 crore, and this total grant is divided into number of things such as urban local bodies, rural local bodies, health grant, other grant. Okay, all total this this amount 4,36,361. Then disaster management grant is 1,22,601 crore, and sector specific grant is 1,29,987 crore, which is divided into these sectors, that is health, school education, higher education, implementation of agriculture reforms, maintenance of PMGSY road, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, judiciary, statistics, aspirational districts and blocks. Okay. Then finally state specific grant, that is like specific state, like for northeast there are specific grant. Okay, 49,599 crore. So all total center will release all total this amount 10,33,062 crore, all total center will release. And further center has given the share, this is the share of state. Okay, so as per 15th commission, Finance Commission, this 5-year report, Andhra Pradesh will get 4% share, Arunachal 1%, Assam 3%, Bihar 10. Okay, so in this way Maharashtra 6, Madhya Pradesh 7, okay, Odisha 4, Rajasthan 6. In this way West Bengal 7, Uttar Pradesh 17, as Uttar Pradesh is a big state. In this way this total amount will be shared between the state. Okay, this total amount 10,33,062 crore will be shared between the state as per this share. Further, center also advised state that you have to distribute this money to specific sector. Okay, so center also told the state that you should distribute money as per our recommendation, like Andhra Pradesh will invest 30,000 in crore, invest 30,497 crore in, will get in revenue deficit grant. Andhra Pradesh will get this amount in revenue deficit grant. Then Andhra Pradesh will get 2,601 crore rupees, which they will invest in health grant. They has to invest in health grant. They will, then the audit will also perform whether they have invested this on health grant or any other political case. Okay, in rural and local bodies they has to invest 10,231 crore. Okay, in urban local bodies 5,231 crore. Disaster management 6,183 crore. Okay, then in health sector, certain sector, specifically in health sector 877 crore. Okay, then PMGSY road maintenance 344 crore, statistics, judiciary, health. So you will invest this rupees, this specific amount of rupees on these sectors. Okay, center also classified money as per sector for all the states. Okay, for all the states. So total revenue deficit grant is 2,94,051 crore. Okay, so currently center is releasing this amount. Okay, year by year. So currently center has chosen 14 state. In this year total they will get 86,201 crore. Okay, that is the news. So this is the discussion from today's newspaper. If you like my discussion, please like the video, subscribe my channel. We will meet tomorrow. Thank you.